It's my opinion that because the Didache is such an early document, it actually tells us quite a bit about early Christian practice and belief, and in some ways even more than the New Testament. I think this is expressed in two major ways, though. First, Christianity started out as a sect of Judaism. It wasn't a separate religion. It was birthed out of that. So the Didache's instructions on Musar, of course, which is ethics in the Jewish tradition, Tevila, which is immersion, Tefillah, which is prayer, Kashrut, the food laws, and Maaser, instructions on tithing, all of these come out of Judaism. These are teachings from Judaism. Even the calendar, although the Didache, it does not explicitly command these new Gentiles to observe the Shabbat and the festivals of Israel, their week is counted around the Sabbath, the first day, the second day, preparation day. All of this is centered around Shabbat. So these new Gentile believers are right away immersed into the calendar of Judaism. And therefore, I think it tells us that although there is distinction between the practice of Jews and Gentiles as they're practicing their faith, Torah is the baseline. Judaism is the baseline. Second, I think what the Didache shows us is that in the early Christian community, that action was emphasized over belief. So in the Didache, there's no discussion of theology, of things like Christology, of atonement for sin, of how does salvation work. It's not that these things weren't important. I mean, certainly they were discussed amongst the early believers, but the emphasis was on how do you walk out your faith. You showed your faith, as James says, by your works. So in other words, I don't want people to get confused and think this is a works-based righteousness. You're not earning your salvation, but once you have that salvation, your belief and what's happened in your life is shown every day by the transformation of your actions and walking out the Torah.